Hello, subscribers, returning viewers, and new subscribers. Thank you for all the views on the shorts. In the last few days, I've put up 3 shorts. An Elvis one, Return to Sender, the Beatles, Act Naturally, and Dire Straits, the Sultans of Swing, and they've all gotten thousands of views, so 1,000 view each. So thank you, and thank you for all the comments on them. They really mean a lot, and I'm really happy to share my musical journey and be on your musical journey too. And today is an extra video. I usually do 3 videos a week, long form ones, and that's what have I been listening to, and you see all the other types of music that I listen to. And then on Monday we do an Elvis video, and on Tuesday we do a Beatles video. And this is an extra video, and I'm going to share with you my Genesis collection so far. I haven't got everything, but I'm kind of gathering stuff that I've gotten in second-hand record shops and charity shops. And I have a lot of my record collection is over in Ireland, and I have loads of various artists, and I have my Genesis record collection over in Ireland, so I'm recollecting them here. And I kind of started to get into lots of other different types of music around 1983. Up till then, it was just mainly Elvis and a lot of country artists as well. And one of the first albums that I listened to by Genesis, which was out at the time, and I got it on vinyl back in the day, was Invisible Touch. And still a good album. It's my first Genesis album that I listened to, and I got it on CD. It's in the charity shops. It's about £1. I think I got it at three for £1 offer. So that was the very first Genesis album I ever listened to back in the day when it came out. But we go to the what I have here on vinyl, and I picked this one up, Nursery Crime, and it's an absolutely fantastic album. It's in a gatefold, so it's an original copy. And I can't read the typos there at all. I'll show you the back of the cover. Cover is great. There you are. I'll take out the vinyl. It's on the Charisma label, so it's an original pressing. There you go. And it's a very good album. It's in perfect condition. I got it in a charity shop for £1 in town in Glastonbury town. And this is just brilliant album, and just love all the drumming in it. It's just absolutely fantastic. It sounds really good. This album I got yesterday, and I've been playing it a lot on the Apple player. Is Foxtrot, and it's absolutely fantastic. I got it yesterday for 10 quid. Got a big CD hole there as well yesterday. Wonderful inside cover. That's the back, and I'll show you the label, Charisma again. I don't know a whole lot about the band actually. I do know kind of various members, Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins, Steve Hackett, Mike Rutherford, and Tony Banks, and Mike Rutherford had his own band, Mike and the Mechanics, and I have a best of their albums as well. And then we have this one, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. Absolutely fantastic album. Really like this one. Fantastic photographs on the back and on the front. And I absolutely detest the inside sleeve. Look at that horrible, all that typos. That's as bad as the back of a Sgt. Pepper. Absolutely awful. We have just wonderful photos on the front, and then they go and chop it all up like this. I get motion sickness looking at that, but this is a brilliant album. Absolutely fantastic album. I love this, and I love Tales from Topographic Oceans. Absolutely fantastic albums. And I used to have this one and Tales from Topographic Oceans was my first ever album to get by Yes, and it's still my favorite one by Yes. So, and this is probably my favorite Genesis one so far. Up next, we have Seconds Out. I bought these and bought this one and The Lamb Lies Down Broadway in Rough Trade Gallery in Glastonbury Town. And they do really good bargains on albums. They try to cut down the prices as much as they can. And this is great. I got this for 10 quid and it's absolutely brand new. And just take out the label. Absolute mint condition this is. Absolutely delighted with it. I've listened to it twice and I will continue to listen to it. As I said, I'm just reconnecting with the band after many years. I've moved around a lot, so I'm kind of in a place where I can settle down and get on with my record collecting and go on a musical journey. Hold on now, we have this one up next. Or no, yeah, this one, may as well go with this one. Also got this in Rough Trade, 10 quid. And lots of songs I know on it again. One of the other albums I did get back in the day was Abacad, and I really enjoyed that one. A lot of that is on this one. But what I found about this album is kind of went very quiet towards the end. It's kind of like the audience kind of disappeared. And I kind of said to myself, I'm not at an Iron Maiden concert or a Daniel O'Donnell concert, that's for sure. And just where did the audience go? And so if anyone wants to let me know what happened with that, please let me know in the comments below. But other than that, I really enjoyed the first album, and kind of the second album in this double album just kind of went quiet. And then on the last of the vinyls, we have this one, Genesis. I like to call this album Home by the Sea. And I have this one back home in Ireland as well, and I really enjoy this one. And I kind of know a lot of the songs on this one, and I love Home by the Sea and Second Home by the Sea. And it kind of reminds me of my time when I lived in Burnham-on-Sea. And yeah, who knows, maybe I'm going back there. Now, onto our CDs. I showed you this one already, and got this in a pack for £3 for £1. And again, this is the first album I ever listened to by Genesis back in the day. It's back home in Ireland. I got it in, I think I got it in Sinnett's record shop, which is no longer in Waterford. A lot of the record shops are no longer in Waterford, but here we go, another one I got. Genesis. I haven't listened to this album yet. We Can't Dance. And I got this in Taunton, in Pound. And then I picked this one up in town, in one of the charity shops, and again in Pound. Picked up loads of stuff in charity shops, and you go through a drought when you're getting stuff in charity shops to be nothing for ages and ages, and then boom, you get stuff. And then I have this one, also a £1. And I think I might have even gotten this one for less. Fantastic album. Really good. If you want an introduction to Genesis and you don't know too much about them, go with this one. And you can kind of have a good cross section of all their stuff. And this is some of the solo stuff that I have picked up. Again, mostly in charity shops. There's one album set that I did buy new. I'll come to that in a minute. This is Peter Gabriel. I had this on vinyl back in the day because I got So, and I got that out when it came out as well. This is a highlight album. It's not the full album. I had the double album on vinyl, and it's a fantastic album. I haven't listened to it in a long time, so lots of stuff here I have to get into. And we have So remastered. Got it in the Man Cave section in Oxfam. That's the track list, and it's remastered. I think I got this one and Dire Straits Brothers in Arms at the same time, and both remasters. And then we come to our nice little box set which I bought new, and it's all the Phil Collins albums. And I bought this when I was living in Burnham-on-Sea. I used to go to a place with my friend Rosemary, a place called Whirl, and it was Sainsbury's in Whirl, and this was on sale for £8, so an offer you know you can't refuse. All of Phil Collins solo albums, face value. I had that on vinyl back in the day. I also had this one on vinyl back in the day, and I had a few of the 7-inch singles from this one back in the day as well. I had some of the 7-inch singles from this one as well, so they would have been all out when I got into Genesis on the Invisible Touch without knowing too much of their other stuff. So this one here, I have again a lot to listen to and enjoy and experience. So for £8, that's you know, an offer you can't refuse, and I picked it up, and I'm glad I did. And then I also came across, even though I have it here, hold on, I have this album here, so I bought it again, and I have the deluxe edition, which I got for £150. So I just I couldn't resist it. So there you go. So will I get the rest of those in deluxe editions? If they're at £150, why not? So, and I don't know too much about these yet to give them proper rankings in. That's all ahead. And I had one album, and I moved around a few times, and obviously either this went missing during the move, or the fairies took it. And I'm just left with the inlay card of it. So I may as well just show you the inlay card. Phil Collins' greatest hits. So that's my Genesis record collection so far. I don't have Selling England by the Pound. I don't have Abacad. I don't have Duke. I don't have and then there were three those albums, and I think there's Genesis Live, the early one with the kind of dark blue cover. I had that back in Ireland, but that's for another day's record collecting and record hunting. And I do miss the car boots in Cheddar Car Boot. There's no buses on Sunday, so we can't get to the car boot in Cheddar, and that's a fantastic place for record hunting. If you're out there and you're record hunting in Cheddar Car Boot and DVD hunting as well, well done you. You're in a lucky spot, and well done. So if you stuck out to the end of this extra video for today, thank you ever so much. You've been an absolutely fantastic audience, and we will look forward to our next video, which will be on Sunday, and you'll find out all the other artists that I have been listening to during the week, but you'll also find that out on the shorts too. So thank you ever so much, and we will look forward to talking to you in the next video.